It has been a while, huh? It's been a while since I did an Inscryption video. I had like plenty of mod videos, but I actually deleted most of them because they felt really outdated. Because they made but never released it. But looking back, because this will slowly either release in November or December 2022, hence then why I am in my Christmas dress. Or themed Christmas anymore. Normally I'm in my green, if you know me, it's short, normally I'm in my green crop top with my Miku skirt, Miku boots. But well, and if you don't know me, I'm not in release as a YouTuber. I'm Christmas themed because I'm celebrating Christmas, and this probably releases around December. And normally, as I said, I'm in that earlier thing. I have a Discord down below if you want to join and stay up to date with my channel. In that case. And if you're down there, you know what you do. You know, like and subscribe so that I know that Inscryption is still liked. So, apologies. That Inscryption, if you're down there, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that I know that Inscryption will still be liked on my channel even in 2023. The reason I'm doing an Inscryption video and a modded one instead of like Casey's mod one. Looking back at 2022, one of the most successful videos on my Twitch, not on my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, are actually Inscryption videos. I don't know how, but you guys seem to like, have liked my, what do you call that thing? The blue key secret I think I did. Actually, let me search it up. The reason I like, my most viewed videos as of moment of recording are mostly Inscryption videos, or 2 of them are Inscryption videos. I think. Let me double check. And here, kijk, look. As you can see, you know. Where is my display capture? There's my display capture. Here, we have the mythology secret that I did. That's my most viewed video as of the moment. Here's my magical tower secret and a purple key for Act 3. This is for Act 2, by the way. And yeah, there's like, Inscryption is my most viewed thing, besides Diva, of course, because Diva is my main thing on the channel. So that's what I wanted to show, and that's why I'm doing an Inscryption video, because I actually never expected that video did so well. Did so well. And that's why I'm here. Inscryption was always that kind of game that was fun to play, you know. And you know why? Because I loved you if like, do you know Yu-Gi-Oh back then? I have a gold belt too. Oh, take the Mantis Gold. I'm gonna make a Mantis Gold deck. An OG Mantis Gold deck. But you know Yu-Gi-Oh? Back in the day. My totem. Scrolls with random. And you know, back in the day, Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I love watching it, and I love playing as a kid. Inscryption reminds me a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And actually, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. It is like this game can you boot up, play an hour, play 2 games, and you have a lot of fun time. This is like the games I missed in 2022. You know? You know why? I miss a lot of like single player games. I'm not that kind of like girl who likes to play multiplayer games. So I'm not the girl who likes that. Like, I've recently played a lot of Overwatch. Ranked, and I had to like play 20, what was it? 21 games to get my first rank. Was Bronze 2, and I was like, it was such a disappointment to do. And it's also like, I know I'm not the best, but still, it's like, you don't know what to do. Like, besides, you think, am I playing bad? Of course, I had games where I was like, okay, I made that mistake, was too much out of positioning, my aim was off point. And of course, you had also games where you played your best, but they still lost because enemies. You know, enemies got like, I always have a feeling like most of my games, the enemy got like something in the end that like helped them really well. You know. Right, there it is. And that's what I don't know, most of those games where I played well, our team played well, was like at the end, the enemy got something in which I don't know, they steamrolled the whole game, basically. So you like won to 90% of the game, and then the last 80. Like the last 80, yeah, the last 80%, or the last 10 to 5%, they get some sort of power confidence boost. In which case they steamroll and win the game. And you're sitting there like, oh well. Like I lost. I want to do. Before you're gonna ask, I do have a mod that allows me to bypass the sacrifice limit. Am I gonna do that? So, oh no, not this. You're gonna hear. Yeah, I'm gonna create something really funny. I did this normal inscription, so fecundity is not nerfed. That's bad. I wanted to also have like the bigger maps, but that didn't work. But Overwatch is like, Overwatch is fun, and I'm only playing ranked because all of my friends are like, oh, ranked, at least get your rank, and that sorts of shit. You know, because you should do it, and you should get a rank, and let's compare, and all my friends are like going to Diamond Plat, and I'm sitting here like, I'm still a silver player. You know, back in Overwatch, I had a really fun game. I still didn't know how I got platinum in Overwatch 1. I literally had a game in my placements when I got plat. I won 4 out of 1, so I was on the winning streak. But I literally got a game in plat where I was sitting on a payload, and the payload was Ash. And basically, the rest of my team was doing everything. I just literally sitting on a payload and was like, oh yeah, team go have fun. My tanks for fragging their whole team. My support for fragging the whole team, and the other DPS was also having fun, and I was sitting there like, okay. I was just literally sitting pushing the payload and winning the game, because why not? But when I've played a few games to test the mods and get everything back to working beforehand.
I'm so sick of this boss.
That's why hands down the, oh, this is greater. I'm so sick of this boss. And I actually missed this. This is fun to play from time to time, I have to say. Not like Overwatch. At least be like, not like Overwatch. And like, Ranked, ever since one of my friends recommended at least you should play Symmetra in your rank division. Because it feels really well that you're doing and playing her. I am like, I'm doing well, and I'm doing very well. Not even to the point where I'm like bad playing, but very well. I'm ranking quite well. Like, since that bronze 1, I've played 21 games to get that rank, eh? Because I lost 14 and won 7. And basically then after that I lost 1 game, played 2 with my friends, won both 2, and after that I won 5 games in a row. I won 7 games in a row out of the 8 that I played afterwards. And I ranked up from like bronze 3 to silver 2. Like I knew it. And now I'm like, I've played a few games and I lost 1 and again won 3 in a row. So I have like the same situation so far. I mean, it's stupid. Like, you have to play 21 games to get your bronze 2, but after that you're like climbing like, yeah, I don't know. Climbing immensely. I don't know what I take. I just want to make an OP Mantis Wheels for the old sake funds. I wonder what happens if you do this. Because if this works, what I think it works, then basically with 1 OP card. I want to make more OP cards. But since I don't have bigger maps, I can play longer. And that's what I miss. Oh, this works like I... this works. Like, remember back in the day when Casey's mod got released for Inscryption? To stay on point of games, because I think I talked about, I talked enough about Overwatch and Ranked. But you know, back in the day when Casey's... You know, back in the day when Casey's mod released, and for the community got nerfed. You know how mad the community was? Like, if this was a multiplayer game, I get the nerf, but like removing the nerf, the community schedule once after used, okay, it's just challenging, I get it a bit, but it's like a single player game, come on. If I want to build a deck like this, a BB. If you're playing modded, this is always a guaranteed win. For power. 1. I want sigils and bones I would lost. Sigils is like an instant win. Oh, I will take this. But like Inscryption, like that nerf, I never... Yeah, I get it a bit. It makes the challenge runs more interesting, but... Otherwise I don't get it. I don't, it's like a single player game. It's a single player game as well. Like, I love playing this game. You know one game that I'm also hyped about to play? Oh, I can't play shit. Oh wait, I can play the future. You know one game I'm really hyped about? Penny in the Dark Revival. Back in 2019 it looked really hyped up to play. Or Penny in the Dark Revival, or when it was supposed to release. You know? But, then I forgot about it, because in 2020 you didn't get any updates, in 2021 you didn't get any updates, and in 2022 we got finally some updates. And in 2021 I think it was got a few screenshots, and now in 2020, or was 2022. But, so you got a few screenshots, but like, and then it died a bit back down. And if you have seen my Bendy and the Dark and the Ink Machine playthrough on my YouTube channel now, you know that I actually lost hope for the game. I lost hope a bit. Because I thought this game was never gonna release. But you know what they dropped on their YouTube today? As of recording, as of moment of recording, this today is like Halloween. So it's 31 of October. And they dropped a trailer will be releasing tomorrow. I wanted to have one bond and blood. But a trailer will be dropping tomorrow. And everyone, their website also got updated with like a picture from Benny in the Dark Revival. So everyone is thinking Benny in the Dark Revival is coming tomorrow. I'll make this a no. Of course you did, of course you did. So, if that game is gonna release and launch, expect me to play it and expect me to be released on this channel. I don't care if it's frame lags like hell, I will find a way to play it, I will find a way to stream it. I will find a way. I will find a way. I will find a way to play. I'm so hyped for the game, I love Bendy and the Ink Machine, especially the lore behind it. There's no reason also I think why you play Poppy Playtime. Well, because it's similar like Penny and Ink Machine. And why do I have a lot of bone cards? I realize now. I have a lot of bone cards. But Penny and Ink Machine I loved it always. And the theories behind it, the lore. And the gameplay, because it was funny. And now the Dark Revival comes. How time's passed? 3 years ago when I was like a little girl. And I saw like Markiplier play Bendy and Ink Machine. Do you think, like, if I look back to it like 5 years ago, I never would have expected to do YouTube or things. I am talking about it since like 2022 is coming near an end. Like, we're in the last month almost. I will surely upload this in December, but we're in the last month of this year. It doesn't feel like the last month of this year. Honestly, it doesn't feel like this last month of the year. Because, yeah, I don't know. To me, honestly, it feels like midsummer or something. Not like, you know. Not like December already. I'm not any Christmas mood. If it's me, I will have my Christmas tree stand the whole year. I will celebrate Christmas tree. I will celebrate Christmas tree 356 day a year. Play the bet directly with. I will celebrate Christmas 356 days. But if you really asked me like 5 years ago, would I ever go YouTube? Even if you asked me 5 years ago when I want. Die already. Shut up, Luke. I'm telling. Even if you would ask me like, Elise, do you think 5 years ago, would you ever think that I'll become quote unquote, a trans girl? Even then I would have said no. Where is my card? Oh. 5 years ago, even said that I ended up a trans girl. You have to think when I started my HBO college for my bachelor degree, like 4 or 5 years ago. I think it's 4 years ago at this point. I just moved on my own, and that's when my quote-unquote trans girl thoughts really started. Actually, not before that, not even there. And it purely started because I actually imagined myself mostly in relationships as lesbian relationships. Or relationships with women, with a man, and I am the women. And that's how it basically started. I tried to ignore them because I thought like they were fantasies, but So even if you ask me then if I were a trans girl, I would say probably would laugh your ass off. And even if you ask me then, do you see yourself doing content creation in 5 years? Then I would even be like, content creation? You're gonna say that I'm become a popular YouTuber? Which I'm not, but oh well. Which I'm not, but hi. Let's keep it fun, huh? You know what I want to do? I want to do the Nibo on, so it gets a random ability each time. Like, even if we would have, like, I only purely started streaming because a friend of mine asked, Elise, can you, like, my laptop is broken, you stream some Dota gameplay and we can be together in a call and talk about it. And I was like, sure, so I set it up Streamlabs OBS and played some games. But my other friend came and like, Elise, you're streaming now? And I was like, yes. Why? Oh, are you gonna like do it with facecam? I was sure. Next time I did a stream with facecam and I actually liked it really, really well. I liked streaming really, really well. So I was like, or I'll go stream. I'll go live a streaming life. I go live streaming lives. Streamer's life. I never also thought back then to be a Vtuber. Because actually I went streaming and I did it with facecam. So I did like different games with facecam. I did Project Eva with facecam. But a friend of mine, which I met online, so an online friend asked, Elise, I think VTubing is something for you. You should try it. And I tried it. And well, basically, we got like, I would liked it so much because I'm just gonna be honest. I should gone left. Gone left. Oh, I should give this to the. Is there a sacrifice coming up? No. I should use items, otherwise I get another packet. But I'm really, really lazy if it comes in looks and things. One thing I really, maybe I should have liked a bit. But a thing I really didn't like was like dressing up, looking good for stream. And I always had lighting issues, so I always had lighting issues. That's a thing of mine. I need to get rid of so much cards in my deck. So that's why I finally became a VTuber, because I liked it. Of course, I was like, I used a lot of my hands. I used a lot of like body language. I didn't use any items. God damn it. I use a lot of body language, so I missed that. But I actually like just being like a virtual avatar on screen. And I think it's only, actually on the other hand, I think it only gave into my introverted side. Because I've been like a social introvert from nature. So showing myself, you know, talking, streaming, is something I normally, I don't know, I want to do it, but on the other hand, I'm like, I don't excel, I excel with social positions, but if I would, for example, go to like a public, do a meeting with friends, and I come back, I am drained dead. I need to recharge for like a day and just have my own time. Like my girly own time, as they call. But, yeah, what was I talking about? Social, streamer, oh yeah, streamer girl. So, I think that only helped with being like my introverted side. You know? Because... Because, yeah, originally I'm an introverted. So... Like, that's the thing. Originally I'm an introvert, so I think, like, being a VTuber really gave in, you know, to that side. Of, like, I don't have to show myself. Like, I was not, I didn't in fact hide my face, so I didn't went to my YouTube and didn't like, oh, for example, I took a Modern Warfare 3 veteran campaign series, I made it, I did my best, I did that on stream, so, you know, and I was like, I'm not gonna cover it up and do, I did for Ghost, I did for Call of Duty Ghost, because, Call of Duty Ghost at the time, I did, the first half I did without VTuber, and before I did the second half, like mission 9-10, I actually became a VTuber, and that's some lucky issues with the game. So I played the rest of the game with VTuber and thought, you know what? I'm gonna stream the rest of VTuber. Now that I think about it, that's also almost a year ago that I started doing that, because it was like around September, I think also November, December, when I started doing that again. I recorded last year a lot in January, because I had the time for it. Oh, time flies. Time flies. So, I didn't in fact hide everything, but I hide quite a bunch. Let's remove. I did hide quite a bunch of my face. And am I afraid of my face? No. But, you know, as trans girl, the only thing I hate is shaving. I'm lazy, I don't want to shave. If I would like... if you would offer me, if you would, for example, offer me now, direct my transition and becoming like my VTuber girl, my VTuber model as I'm now, or like no more shaving, so no more facial hair growth, I would choose the facial haircut. I would just like, yeah, screw it. I would just screw it and be like, no more facial hair growth for me. I hate it so much. It's and I try so much, basically, I try so much to hide it, that I'm a man. But of course I have my voice and more parts down there. You know what I mean? But, actually... Yeah, the only thing which really easily gives it away is my, yeah, my beard. And I hate it so much. I was like thinking, should I shave more often in the week? Because I now do it only once. And it's not really ending well. Like, I could go twice, but you know, if you shave something more often, it goes back more. But... like, 2020 been a weird year. Really weird. Can't lie that 2020, like, on the other hand, in comparison to 2021, I still think 2022 is a better year. I have like a Christmas ornament in my hanging in my Christmas tree now, which is like, it simply holds the fact of like a flower, And I'm looking at it like every evening because my Christmas tree is standing next to my bed. Because I don't have room anywhere else. Student room life, student room troubles, you know? And I look at it and we're like, this year really has been blooming a lot for me. Like living the trans girl life. Like becoming a trans girl now. Becoming like a Vtuber model. And officially also becoming one. And rebranding, that's blooming. Becoming a trans girl life, blooming. And people started calling me Elise. And after my internship contract also like officially said madam. And I felt so proud. Like it feels to be me. You know? The dire wolf is in this? Am I playing Casey mod? Oh. Because I feel me. Of course, I would involve even more because, well, I don't have tits. I would get hormone treatment still yet. Oh well. What I wanted to do for 2022 also was like a Christmas song, but I don't know, I don't know how far future me gets. Like, I've been really wanting to do it, but I already noticed that I lack the motivation for it. What I now have to do is actually record some singing and make a melody, and that's all. I have to make a melody. If I make a melody, I have a melody and something to sing, and I can do it like my own will. Well, I've talked about a lot, actually. We're nearing the end of the video already. I talk too much. If I need to shut up, just say it. Well, you can because I'm recording this video, and by the time this goes live, I'm laughing in my chair. Well, like, I appreciate the support. Like, I appreciate the support from you guys. So, for this, like, I appreciate the support for what you give to my channel. I appreciate the support for me, like, that you give for me being a transgender girl. Because I heard a lot of stories of people who like wanted to become a transgender and don't have the support that I have. So I feel like really, really grateful for that. Or thankful. I will love it and I'm loving it. And yeah. 2020 is over. I'm gonna make 2023 the best year ever. I'm gonna release more covers, I'm gonna do more stuff. More experimental stuff and such stuff, you know. I'm trying to also, you know, make my content better. Because I have a feeling that I'm starting to lack in my content. That can be me. So that's why I'm doing Inscryption, because Inscryption has been doing very well. And I want to see if Inscryption is so liked by you guys or in my community. So, what should we do as last thing? I'm thinking of like removing... Let's give it an item. Let's give it an item. So that's why I'm here. You wanna know something funny actually today? You know what I'm actually very proud of what I did today? I mailed my school because I've been like now officially for my school. I've been like now 3 months transgender. For myself, I've been transgender since March. So for half a year now. Or 7 to 8 months. Let's say like this. When this video releases. I mailed my school today. My full proudness, like I was like doubting myself for a long time because I don't know if school systems have to follow like the law. That they have to put your law name. Like the as transgender you often before I continue with like the law name, what I mean. I mean transgenders often choose like a name that belongs usually to the opposite gender. So, for example, I originally was born and called Justin, but I called myself now Elise. You know? So my name would be Elise, and I preferred being called Elise. However, in the systems of my school, I'm still called Justin. So I mailed my like student help desk with the question, hey, you know, is it possible that I can be called Elise? in your systems, or do you have to like apply the law and put my like law rightful name there, since I'm officially by law called still Justin. Of people for the law, I'm still known as Justin, not Elise. So that's what I mean with lawful name. And that's why I asked today. And I mailed it so in full proudness, you know. I mailed it in full proudness to them. And so standard reaction back. Yeah, we're close to 2nd of November. And I was sitting there like, you're kidding me? We're close to the 2nd of November? Oh well, it's like it's out. My question is out, I asked. Because I personally always thought that schools have to apply, you know, law. And have to like, once and then they get a check with inspection. So, presumably they want the students and the students that take place to be called by their lawful name. I always assumed that. So I asked, is this possible? I have to apply law. Is this like really hard to do? And you're gonna like, you get some automated response back. We're close to the 2nd of November. I was like sitting there like, bruh, Leshy, bruh. You know? And,
well, looks like I'll have to beat him again.
Look, shut up. And I showed the message to my friends and were like, Elise, spelling mistake, Elise, spelling mistake, Elise, spelling mistake. And I was like, can you give me my partners? No. I appreciate if people correct my spelling and tell me what's wrong, because if I was like, if spelling was a person and we would walk to the same door. No, we can't. No, we can't. We can't. I have to survive on bird. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, simple. So I was like, it was like, you should fix this and this and this. And I was like, you're funny. You're funny. I've already sent it. I've already sent it to the student help desk. We're like, oh, you should call, you know, like student administration or that service. And I'm like, I don't know if your school has that. I don't know if a school has that. No, I don't know if the school has that. So, I'm just gonna wait till 2nd November and see what happens. Whoosh! Did I do all? I do, one thing I do agree on, which I think, I think personally Casey's mod is more fun to play and more challenging. Oh, there's no room for that card. Personally, yeah, personally. But so like I officially, if my school is like, oh sure, Elise, we can change that. It's no big deal. You only have to like log in everywhere again, and it will be fixed. If that happened, then officially there's actually no more place that we call Justin. I'm officially Elise then. Like, school is the only place. Even on internship, to be like, oh, you want to be called Elise? Yeah, sure. Elise, welcome to the team. I was like, always telling gives me always like such nerves. I don't know. It feels like you've done something you actually shouldn't have done, you know? And you'd be like, well, people want to call me Elise. People want to accept me as a woman. I must feel so generous. Casey mod, only Casey mod does that. The stumps in here. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So, like, 2020 has been a wonderful year. A lot of things have bloomed, and I'm like, I'm grateful. I appreciate every one of you's support on both my channel, Twitch channel, YouTube, like both my channels, my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. The support I'm getting for like accepting me as a trans girl and calling me by my name as I want. Even Leon, yeah, Leon calls me still Juju, but still people call me Juju still, and I'm like accepting it. Like, I'm still not thinking about the name change, but I don't know, maybe by the time I did. Because I think Juju is like how most people know me, and change that would be weird. So well. And as one, and I really mean it. I really mean it. And I really am saying from my heart. Because I'll probably say more videos throughout December, but I know what you watch, so I want to say thank you, and I'm really grateful for the support on my Twitch channel, on my YouTube channel, and the support I'm getting from a trans girl by calling me by my transgender name, by my correct pronounce, and thank you. And I hope if this is the last video you watch of this year, I hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a great year change, or New Year's Eve, because I really want to make more content for you guys and girls in 2023, and I really want to do, you know, I really want to do more. And if you like Inscryption a lot, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, so that you know, so that I know that I should make more Inscryption content. That's the only way that I can tell, huh? But as I said, thank you. As I said, thank you. And if you don't know who I am, as I said plenty of times throughout this video, I'm Hasun Elise, or Hasun Juju at this point. I'm known as the transgender girl who loves to play Project Eve and horror games on my channel. I also play all the types of stuff. If you want to see, make sure to check out the Let's Play channel, playlist on my channel. If you're new to Inscryption fan, make sure to check the top right corner for more Inscryption playlists, like the normal playthrough, the modded one, and the Casey's mod. And I think I also have Casey's mod modded, but there also the modded one. On the right will be a video recommended for my channel, but first, before we go further with that, I also stream from time to time. If you want to know when I stream and when I'm live, make sure to check my Discord down below. In there is a schedule channel. In the schedule channel, I'll post an announcement every Sunday, or try to. I also have a Twitter and Instagram. All will be in the link of the. All will be linked at the bottom of the video description. And once again, when you're down there, subscribe, ring the bell, so that I know that I should make more content like this. I also post on Instagram, Twitter, so you can follow that. And on the right of my outer screen will be a video recommended for my channel to you. As I said, if you don't like that video, I highly recommend going to my channel button in the middle, search for the Let's Play playlist full of content I've done over the past few years. Should be in there something for you, I know it. On the left will be the Inscryption Modded playlist. If you have seen any of the other modded episodes of Old Me Dead, be sure to check them out. Once again, if this is the last time you'll see me in 2022, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate the support that you gave me to my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, and also I want to say thank you for giving me the support to be for my transgender side and be called by the correct pronouncing my correct transgender name. I'm really grateful for that. I want to hope I can make more content for you in 2023. And with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful day, happy New Year's Eve, Merry Christmas, and I will see you all in the next video or next year. Bye. Bye. 皆さんどうかつなぎのとこみなでバイバイバイ思いついたら歩いていけ心のゴミ残さないように